My kids, Nora and Henry, ages 7 and 6, were wandering around the mall. Four Seasons, by the way. Four Seasons Mall.
Mm-hmm.
Crying hysterically because they thought that I abandoned them.
Boy, that's not the place to lose your kids.
It is not. And that, by the way, not my fault.
Okay.
I'm not trying to pass the buck here.
You're their mom, right?
It really sounds like you are passing the buck.
Confirm. You're the legal guardian.
Yeah, I am, yes, but I swear it was not my fault. What had happened? I know it sounds bad, but okay, we have a black tie wedding coming up in Austin, Texas.
If you're joining us, that means Katie's friends are rich. Go ahead.
You've never been to a black tie?
Never in my life.
Okay, it's formal. It's a formal wedding.
Even that sentence, you've never been to a black tie?
I've never been to a black tie.
Very Oprah, very out of touch. But go ahead.
Does black tie mean tuxedos?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
It's
awful.
not like you can wear a black tie. It's like, this is what you're wearing.
Right. It's not as formal as a white tie. Like, white tie.
What is that?
White tie is the ultimate.
Fancier than we've ever believed.
I didn't even know there was such fanciness.
White tie is
But they require
the
you
fanciest.
to rent a tuxedo, Jared, at these things.
And you're not even in the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Just to show up to eat,
Yes.
I'm sure,
Oh my
caviar.
And
Gosh.
dance and celebrate the couple. Yes.
Why would they do that?
And
Why
their
would
love.
you do a white
Oh,
tie
yes.
wedding?
First of all, it's not white tie. I'm
Whatever
going to
the
black
tie
tie.
is.
And second of all, because some people want their day to be fancy. And it's their day. They can do whatever they want.
That is true.
Why
Yes.
ruin everybody else's life?
It's not ruining.
It kind of is.
Well, it kind of is.
Not the couple, but
No,
yeah.
but it did kind of ruin my time, and it definitely ruined my children's life because I use Rent the Runway, and if you don't know about Rent the Runway, it is all these designer brands, but it's not just gowns. Like you can rent handbags or shirts or accessory, whatever. It's a website, Rent the Runway, where you go in, you plug what dates your event is. You pick out the kind of whatever it is you're looking for. In my case, I was looking for some formal gowns. And I've had really great success with Rent the Runway before, so it's like my go-to,
So
right?
they ship them to you multiple ones to try, or you have to do this early?
Well, you can do as many, you can rent as many as you want.
But how do you know if it's going to fit you on it?
Well, you don't. And so that's like the gamble. So you can do a 4-day rental or an 8-day rental. I happened in March I was trying to be prepared. I did an 8-day rental because we're going to Texas. And so I wanted to make sure that I got it in plenty of time. And then I had like a day or two after to return it. Because you can drop it wherever. It doesn't mean like any of the
It's a fraction
return it.
of the cost, or?
Yeah, because I mean, some of these formal gowns are like thousands of dollars, but then they come off the runway and then they're available to you, and people wear them before you're renting. It's a rental service.
Right, I got it.
And so I've had really great success with it in the past. And so I did the 8-day rental, and I did it in March, hoping that it would, like, just thinking, oh, it'll be great again, right? Well, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, I get the package in the mail, the bag, and it only has one of the dresses that I rented. I rented 2. And I was like, this is not good, because now I need to have the options, you know? And so I immediately tried to call them. The problem is that they've gone to just chatting online,
Oh, boy.
which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, when
It
you need
just
something
is.
quick, that's
You know,
the worst.
because then you have to explain your whole situation in writing.
And are you talking
which
to a
is-
bot? Like, who are you talking
it's
to?
Yes, and it is definitely, I think, a bot, because they all say the same thing. So happy to help you. Sorry that happened. You know.
Yeah.
And so I'm explaining the situation. They're like, "Oh, we sent you an email telling you that one of your dresses was not going to ship." And I said, "No, you didn't. You sent me an email that said that both of them were on their way." And she was like, "Oh, well, I mean, I believe you," is what it says in the thing, but the email, it was read at 1:25 p.m. I seriously took a screenshot of my email, and I'm like, no, the hell it didn't.
Gaslight the runway.
I mean,
And then the
seriously.
robot got really mad.
It started malfunctioning. Fighting back.
No, you didn't. This is like a total surprise to me.
Yeah.
I would have prepared if I knew that one dress was coming.
Also, I don't like the fact it said you read it at 1:25, basically insinuating that you're lying.
That I'm lying.
Yeah.
So then I had to do a deep dive, this side note, into my email, but I
Or
didn't.
mistaken, Jared.
I promise.
But just the
I
way it's
didn't.
come across as a
Put in
company
there.
plan, it's like saying, no, this is what it's like.
Right.
You're the company. Either way, let's try to massage this to make it a better
Exactly.
experience.
So they're like, "Oh, well, sorry that this happened. Please go online and pick out something else. We'll ship it to you." And I said, "That's great, but can you overnight it to me, because we're leaving? We're happy to ship it wherever you're going." I'm like, "No, I need to try it on.
All right.
Like I can't go to a wedding just hoping the dress fits, you know? So
Hoping it shows in my random hotel.
Right. I know.
Right.
It's like it's already a gamble, and this took the gamble up a trillion, you know? And so, yes, we assure you that it will be overnighted. I'm like, okay, fine. So I pick out another dress, and then she ends the chat. Well, then I have to say, this is the one that I want to have, and this is my address, and so I have to start a new chat.
Oh my gosh.
And I said to her, whoever it is on the other side, please assure me, just like the other rep said, that it will be overnighted. Oh, well, we could have done that if we had put the order in by 5. I'm like, I didn't even get the dresses until after 5. I didn't even. So what do you? And the other person told me it could be overnighted,
Oh, boy.
and now you're telling me. I'm like, just cancel the whole order because this is so frustrating.
Do you mind if we ask how much the dresses were?
My total was like $278
For 2 dresses?
for 2
gosh.
dresses, but I do have to return them.
And they're not yours?
Yeah.
It's actually not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I
these
thought
are
it'd be
designer
more.
dresses.
I
They
wouldn't
were-
have done it, but for 2, I was thinking there'd be like $400 or $500 a piece.
No, well,
Yeah, but
yeah.
you
I
wear
know.
them and return it.
But they're super nice.
They are super nice. Something I would never be able to afford any other way. But anyway.
Is there other dresses that are cheaper that
Yes,
you can rent?
things for like as cheap as $30. But then they
Okay.
also get you with the shipping and the handling and all the other stuff. But when
Or
you
you
need
get
a
like
dress,
the Faded Glory brand at Walmart
Right.
for like $30 for a dress.
And you own it.
okay, none of these suggestions are helpful to me right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Plus, you would
And
never do that.
these dresses are high enough where they can go with a tuxedo. Is that what
Yes,
you're doing?
These are gowns. These
Gowns,
are formal
gowns.
gowns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
These
By,
aren't
like,
sundresses.
No,
Why
they're
didn't
not.
you get one gown first and try it on to see if that worked? And if it didn't, then order the other one?
You mean like buy it on my own?
No, just ordered
Because
one.
that takes forever. Because then it's like on a 4-day rental period. You see, it's
Oh,
like it
okay.
comes to you and then you have to wear it, and then after your event, you send it back.
Yeah.
But the woman on the other end tells me now, after I've said, please assure me that it will be overnight. It can't do it. So I tell
Oh
her,
my
just
gosh.
cancel the whole entire thing. Just forget it. So now we're leaving. We're getting ready to leave to go
Yes.
to this wedding, and I have no dress.
Oh,
and so
no.
I'm like trying to figure out all of
Maybe you
these
could wear
different
those
ways.
leather pants you've had.
That is not formal, Jason.
If you're new to the show, we were at a Christmas party, a company Christmas party, and there's 3 levels to the company that we work in. I'm not talking about levels of importance,
Yeah.
but there's like no levels of importance.
Physical levels of the
But
building.
physical levels of the building and on
Yes.
level. So we're all like split up, talking to clients, different things, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then Jason and I go up to there's food upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and we're walking down the hallway, and Jason's like, "Dang, who is that in those leather
I don't
pants?"
know if it was me or Jared.
No, I know for a fact it was you.
It was you.
It was
It
you.
was you.
It was you. I didn't even hear it, but you told the story.
And he had like Jergens he pulled out of his pocket. I was
No,
like, "What?"
I thought that Jared pointed it out.
No,
I'm
no,
like, oh yeah.
no.
No.
And I
Pretty
said,
sure.
and I was like, yeah. Then I go, dang, who is that? Because it was like these really nice tight leather black pants, and we're like, who is that?
Uh-huh.
And I think I point out like, oh, that's Katie.
And
And we both threw ourselves out a 3rd-story window, and
Okay, unnecessary.
Up the roof they go.
You can just like
like,
why?
Jason, punch me in the eyes. I don't deserve my eyes anymore. Take my eyes. I don't deserve these.
Gosh.
No, but you look really good in those leather pants. No, so yeah.
Thank you for the self-esteem booster.
well,
But
to be
pants were
fair,
good.
the pants change sometimes. The way what you wear can change the typical body. Ooh,
Where you going?
style.
I don't know where.
It-
You just,
it- it
can you
just-
just say that you liked my
ouch.
pants
Or
and
it
just
would be
leave
like
it?
this: if Jared was wearing a certain shirt and maybe a different shirt, it makes him look
Yeah, it's
up
true.
here very different,
Mhm.
and that's what the leather pants did.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I don't
So if
typically
you
wear
wore
those.
to this wedding, first of all, they wouldn't let you in.
No,
but
they would not.
You might get some attention.
I might be for being severely underdressed, severely, and it's in Texas and it's going to be hot.
Ooh.
Oh.
So-
Oh.
Anyway, I said I canceled the entire order. I'm like freaking out because I'm thinking I have just hours until we are leaving and I have to figure this out, you know? And so I'm like, fine, I guess I'm going to take the kids to the mall. That's the only option I have because I have exhausted every other option.
That makes you feel stressed out for you.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. I think the better option would have been to just leave them at home by themselves. We get into the Dillards. I heard some friends of mine told me that the Dillards was having, like, they had a bunch of dresses, and I thought, this is my last ditch effort because and so I get into Dillard's, and it was not very busy, which was good. And I thought, the kids are going to lose their minds. They do not want to see me try on 1,000 dresses. I mean, like, this is going to be the most stressful time of my life. So I I bring my phone and I sit them down in like a little corner in the dress section. So I'm like, you guys just sit here. Do not move. I'm going to be all over this dress section pulling. I pulled like 1,000 hangers. I'm not kidding. All these dresses like piled up over my arms. I'm carrying, like some are so heavy, my arms are shaking, you know? But the kids are, it's true. I'm pulling
This
sizes.
is so different from guys.
Sizes that I
Oh gosh.
I'm like, that looks like it fits.
Sounds miserable.
Those guys are like, that works. And then you contemplate in your mind, do I have to try it on? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I just hold it up.
Yeah. I hold up like I flip the hanger over. I'm like, yeah, it's long enough.
Yeah. Or try it on at the rack.
Yeah,
Just
I've
like
done
put
that
it
as
on
well.
over what you're wearing.
Like, well, it's tight now, but I have 2 shirts on. It'll be fine.
this will work. Okay, yeah, opposite of that.
Okay.
So, I mean, really, I'm looking over at my kids and they're watching whatever on the phone and they're behaving. So I'm like, okay, but I'm still on borrowed time. So I'm grabbing these dresses. I don't even care at this point what sizes I'm grabbing because I'm going to make whatever looks semi-decent work. Like,
Yeah.
I'll work some magic. So I go into the dressing room, try on these things, come back out. The kids are still sitting there. So then, since they're occupied, I just move over to the next section into the Spanx section,
Very
which
important.
is attached to the dress section.
You're not. You didn't go to J.C. Penney.
No,
You're
I
like
mean, it's
you're in the same area.
Like probably, feet. It's not. I mean,
Right.
feet. I can see them. Apparently, they couldn't see me. And the next thing I know, I hear crying baby birds where they're just hysterical. Mom! 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 And I look over and both Henry and Nora have lost it. Like they think they were like, wait, you left us. We couldn't see it. And I was like, oh my God. I felt so bad.
Yeah, I feel horrible.
I felt terrible because I could see them the entire
Yeah.
time. But when they're, looking down, they're not watching my every move. And they look up and Mom's gone.
Right.
In the Dillards where we don't we're not in the Dillards every day.
You're not in the
So
Four Seasons Mall very often.
like every, it's a new location, and they,
Yes.
I felt like the world's worst mother, and now it makes me hate Rent the Runway even more. Because I would not be in that situation if they had just sent me the dress that I wanted.
Right.
More
And overnight it.
Yes.
More importantly,
Yeah.
did you find the dress?
I found the dress.
Now you're not going to tell people at the wedding you got it from Dillard's.
Thank God.
No.
God.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with that?
No, this is a highfalutin. That's
Well, how much was
they might
the
be.
dress?
She might be drug out of the thing.
No, it's a nice dress. It's Ralph Lauren.
Oh.
How
It
much?
was $225.
Wait a minute. So you could buy a $225 nice dress from Dillard's or rent a dress for $225 to return it?
Yes, but the thing is,
Something's not right here.
but that thing is, the 2 dresses that I ordered are like Bagli Mishka. You know what I mean? They're
Don't know what that
like,
means.
They're designers.
That means
They're-
rich.
Yeah. They're things I could never wear any other
I see what
time.
you're saying.
You know?
Yeah.
And so yes, I found the dress. Is it as fancy as I would have liked? Is it like a dreamboat?
Who invited the poor people?
They're from that hit town in the
What
South.
kind of a gown is that? That's not McClintock.
This is Austin, Texas. Here, we're an up and coming city.
What was
Ralph
that
Lauren,
designer you just
disgusting.
said?
McClintock. Whatever you said.
We can pronounce the name of her designer. That means it's crap.
Anyway, it's not my dream dress, but I like it.
mean, how could it
and,
be? It's not
I mean,
that
it's not.
fanciness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I found some jewelry that will go with it, and so it'll be fine. It will be fine.
Wow,
but
weddings are expensive.
I know. I told you my
Yeah.
friend Sal. He got
Especially
invited to
that.
a thing in Nashville.
Yeah.
And he said
Oh,
because of
gosh.
it, he had gained weight, and since the last time he had something real formal.
Yeah.
And he spent like $500 on suits, and then obviously flying to Nashville.
Oh.
He said he went to.
It's the same.
It was like a friend, but I don't think super close. $1,500 for the weekend,
yeah, but
just for him. Just for him.
we're also, I mean, yes, the center of our trip is all about our, the wedding and celebrating, and our friend Jesse and his fiancee Kelsey.
Oh, you got
we're-
to capitalize on that.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
we're really excited. I've never been to Austin before, and then Ben and I we're going with some friends, but we're all staying in different places, and we're all traveling differently. But it's a time for Ben and I to be together, and that has been a very long time.
So you're
since
making it a
the
little
two of us-
vacation.
Yes,
That's awesome.
It's
That's
been.
what you should do.
We just
I mean-
haven't done it.
If you think about it, it probably will save you money because you have to spend that other money anyways if you're going to the wedding. Why not, since you're already there,
Yeah.
and spend a little bit more time there
Yes.
in place of re-going on another vacation in
Yeah.
a few weeks to the same
Yeah.
type of thing.
Plus, I'm really excited about eating in Austin.
I've heard the food's
Very
great.
good.
I'm excited
Good food.
about eating, and I'm buying some boots. I'm gonna buy some cowboy boots.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do some honky tonkin because I heard that the two-step. I heard
Oh yeah,
that's
the honky. Yeah.
the live music.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait. So it's like that. That has always been Austin has always been a place that I've wanted to go, and so this was
It's
like
actually on the
perfect.
list of one of the towns or cities in the country. One of the used to be steady.
Yeah.
Every time, top 5, one of the best places to live.
Okay.
And actually, the population was increasing because of that.
Well,
Raleigh, too, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I'm
Well, yeah,
excited.
and, yeah, it's growing fast, and then a lot of celebrities have moved there.
That's true. Maybe
They've
I'll
left California
see some.
to go there. A lot of
Never know.
comedians.
Of Austin or just Texas?
Austin,
Oh, okay.
Oh, Austin.
like
in
Joe
particular.
Rogan, and there's some other.
okay.
There's
a lot of
escaping
country
my
singers.
mind, but yeah, that live there.
It's pretty
Mhm.
eclectic for Texas. It's almost like this is Texas, and because of typical Texas, like Dallas or Houston,
Uh-huh.
is it can be howdy, that type of thing. But this is more of an eclectic howdy.
A lot of transfer. I think
Yeah,
transplants. and-
eclectic
yeah.
howdy.
An
Yeah.
eclectic
howdy.
It is.
howdy.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting my nails done, and I was
Gosh,
talking.
how expensive is that?
I gotta look good. I'm trying. I'm getting a spray tan later. I was talking to the lady that I go to get my nails done, and she was saying, "Oh, you're going to Austin." And she's from Myanmar, Burma, Myanmar.
Okay.
right. And we're talking, and she said, "Oh, you have to eat hot pot while you're there." And I said, "Is there a
Like smoke
large
pot? Sure.
right hot pot?" And we were talking and found out that there's a very large Asian. She says Chinese, but like community there. And I
Yeah.
said, "What? Austin, Texas?" She said,
It's very
"I don't know."
It's more diverse, I think,
Yeah.
in culture in that town than any other town. Now, one of the cheapest places to live in the entire country is Brownsville, Texas. But you got to probably worry about people
Oh, that
running
place
through
is super dangerous.
running through your backyard and stuff like that from the
What?
Mexican border. It's like right
Oh,
there.
okay.
But it's
All
one of
right.
the cheapest
Yeah.
places to live. You can get an unbelievable. It's worth it. It's unbelievable. The house that you can get there for the cost is crazy.
Jason Goodman here for Texas tourism.
Are you looking for an eclectic howdy?
Dude, screw Nashville. You can go to Austin.
Never been to Brownsville.
You want to risk being killed instantly?
Or El Paso, but